Alright, man, we back in the building, man. It's season 3, episode 8. I'm your host, Deadazz, and I got my dog,
Apostle Willie B, you heard me?
and you already know what it is. It's 3 Levels Podcast, man. We back in the building, man. Today we got a special episode today because we're going to be talking about something that we call pride, man. And it's no ordinary pride, but pride is the primary reason individuals die early. Again, pride is the primary reason individuals die early, man. Apostle Willie J. Burke, boy, what it do, boy?
Hey, man, I'm cool in here, man. I'm chilling, man. I'm ready to get in this because when you told me about this acronym, I said, man, people need to talk about this right here.
That's real,
because
man.
Pride, it kills so many things in life. Not just kill you physically, but it kills your relationship. It can kill you financially. It can kill your future progress. It can kill a lot of things. And I just want to... Man, I'm excited. I'm excited,
man. Shout out to GBE, man. You know, you never forgotten about.
No.
You already know GBE, Rory, boy, we miss you, boy.
You know,
but, man. We want to thank all the listeners out there, man. Everybody that's been tuning in. And we just thank you. But with that being said, we got our intro, and we'll be right back. We're going to play some of the hottest mixes in the chain game, man. Wow! You know, man, everybody's gonna go through a storm in their life, but at the end of that storm, you'll be able to say it's over with. Every choice changing, Lord.
Shawty play, make that shit hard.
Just give me one more chance, Lord.
I need you. I feel like I can make it now. The storm is over now. And I feel like I can make it now. The storm is almost over now. Hey, I feel like I can make it now. The storm is over now. And I feel like I can make it now. The storm is almost over now. Hey, I've been forced to choose. I've been lied to, giving the mean mugger rest of man and labor rule. I've been talked about, but through that out of chain. The storm is over, man. Now I'm like, okay. Yeah, you hit the lick. Yeah, you took the purse. You were laying in the dish late nights. Now you're born a hearse. Just to make some money, just to live real fast. And all the evil that you done just to say that you're bad. I'm like Kales, I wish I could turn back the hands of time. Just to take away this pain and all these mamas crime. I prayed to the Lord, I had to hit the floor. And as I hit the floor, I asked myself what's the word to know. Life's so crazy, life's so wild. I lost my dog to the street, he tried to impress the crowd. I lost my dog to the street, he tried to impress the crowd. I'm glad that it's over, know the Lord walking with me and I feel. The storm is over now. The storm gonna be over one day. You ain't always gonna be going through it. It's gonna end. I say it's gonna end. The storm is over now. You know, at the end of that storm, you know what you're gonna be able to say. Come on, just say it with me. Come on, just say it with me. It's over. We made it. It's over. It's over. We made it. Yeah. It's over. We made it. It's over. We made it. We made it.
How much you rather make it hard? Loving you is like a bird. I have it moving low. Skies. Tell me how I have to.
Alright, man, we back in the building once again. Season 3, episode 8. We're talking about pride. I'm your host, D.A. the Anointed, a.k.a. Deadazz. And I got my dog,
Apostle Willie Burke. You know what it is.
3 Levels Podcast, man. Well, let's go ahead and dive into this thing we call pride before we begin. In Proverbs, let's go spiritually first. You know, gotta definitely keep God first. But in Proverbs 8:13, the fear of the Lord, it reads, the fear of the Lord is the hate evil, pride and arrogancy, and the evil way, and the forward mouth do I hate. Now, with that being said, that lets me know that God hates pride. But I want to know what constitutes a prideful person or a proud person. Apostle, what you got to say about that?
I mean, this is a deep scripture that you brought, because here it is for those who believe in this divine book.
Yeah.
This divine book is the Holy Bible, which I believe from Genesis to Revelation. This Bible tells you that the creator of all things, one of the things that he hates is pride.
That's right.
So, you read verse 13. If I may, I just want to read a couple verses down so you can see what it takes from you when you do what God hates.
That's real.
And what it prevents you from achieving. In verse 14 it says, God says, counsel is mine and sound wisdom. I am understanding. I have strength. By me kings reign and princes decree justice. By me princes rule and nobles, even all the judges of the earth. I love them that love me, and those that seek me early shall find me.
That's right.
So when I hear that, I said, when I operate in pride, I cannot be made a king. I will never rule. I will never be mobile. He will never make me a judge, because my judgments will never be just, and I will never get riches and honor just by operating in pride. So I just wanted to say, wow, man.
You know, I feel you, man.
Wow.
And as I look at the scripture, you know, I was looking at the Old Testament, also the New Testament. And in the Old Testament, it was talking about it in the positive sense.
Right.
Like, I want you to be proud. I want you to have pride.
Right.
In your walk, in your stepping, when you're praising me.
Right.
But in the New Testament, it refers to like a hardship, a disaster, a violent or insolent person, you know what I mean? And it was just shocking that I actually read that word. But, you know, for the ones that I done, just not only biblically, we got to talk about the pride that's in the world right now.
Right.
Amongst the young people, the older generation, the in-between, black, white, purple, blue, whatever you wanna call it. But I want to read something to you.
Okay.
And I got this, and I was just thinking, the negative sense points to a sinful individual who shifts ultimate confidence from God to self. In the wisdom literature, the proud are distant from the righteous and the humble. So with that being said, that lets me know that a prideful person is far from being righteous.
Right. A prideful person, because you got to understand from a biblical standpoint, when God created you and me, He created us in perfection. So we was created by perfection, for perfection. So if we are given something, we are given perfection. So when you go to looking at yourself like Satan looked at himself when he was Lucifer, and you go to gloating on yourself and exalting yourself, when what you exalting is not yours to exalt. It is God's gift to you to give to the world. And we boast in ourselves. And that's one thing, because when I looked up that Hebrew word pride, which it is ga'awa, it means to be arrogant or majestic. Majestic is of royalty. But when you say this is of my royalty, that makes you prideful.
That was right.
But if I was boasting in his majesty that dwells in me, I wouldn't be considered prideful in a negative sense. I would just be prideful to be joyful of what I possess.
That's right. You know, a lot of people in the acronym, I want to go back to the acronym, the primary reason individuals die early.
Right.
I've found that looking at certain situations, even in my life, I'm pretty sure in both of our lives, that pride has stopped us from doing a lot of things.
Oh man.
Has closed some doors.
Whoa.
Has did some things to our loved ones, our family.
Yeah.
But, and have you ever found well, a lot of people won't admit it. Let me say this. Let me say this.
How long we got?
Let me say this.
Yeah.
I've done some things
What's going on?
knowing I was wrong,
Yeah.
and still didn't go back and say I'm sorry.
Bro, pride.
Pride. There's a lot of men, young men, older men, women, older women, that's in the dirt right now because of what? Pride. The world is going through a pride issue right now.
Of course.
Let's talk about
But that's what the world promotes.
Yeah.
It promotes the attitude of being prideful.
Of being prideful.
In a negative way.
In a negative way, that's right.
But there are people who are prideful in the positive way. You're supposed to have pride when you're righteous. You're supposed to have pride when you are a moral person, when you stand on morality and moral principles. You're supposed to have pride in that.
That's right. That's right.
So we want to talk about both sides of the coin, but I'm going to tell you something what my pride did. Coming up in the community that I came up in, when people did things for you, before you even get yourself together, they never help you. They was just doing something until they felt like you had something more than what they gave you. They want to squeeze all that out of you.
They're trying to get it back.
So what I developed was a prideful mentality. I'm not going to ask for nothing, even though I'm hungry and you got food and you say you love me.
And you ain't saying nothing.
Then I was prideful because in my first marriage, I wasn't man enough to go to my wife and say, listen, I got out of prison. And when I got out, I was behind. But I didn't know how to tell nobody. So I abused drugs to numb myself because I was lost in the world. And nobody else knew it. I was trapped in myself. But I was prideful because I didn't tell her that, man, I don't know how to be a man. I don't know what it is to have responsibilities. I never knew how to do that. My pride kept me from being truthful and understanding to my wife. And eventually I lost my marriage because of my pride.
You know, and that's crazy that you said that, because I was dealt with the same similar situation, having a stay-home mom, or stay-home wife, fiance at the time, and telling her, baby, you don't have to work. I don't need no help. I got it. Let me do this. I'm the man. You the woman. Struggling. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to catch the next dollar from anywhere I can get it. And all she offered was the help. You know what I mean? Just pride got in the way because we was taught as the man, quote unquote, of the house, the man is supposed to do this and the man is supposed to do that. And we had help the whole time. God gave us help.
And speaking of God, let me tell you what God said.
Go on.
Man, this is Proverbs 29:23. And man, when you think of this, it says, a man's pride shall bring him low.
Oh man!
Oh my God!
Come on, man.
When was the last time that your pride brought you low?
Oh man!
Don't hold back, Fred. Now come on now. we gotta keep it real with the people. Keep it real all the way live.
I'm gonna tell you, man.
Okay, tell me.
I was going through a situation, and let's talk about the food thing. Cause you know we like to chew.
Yeah. Think about a plate now.
Man, let me tell you, man. One of the brothers say, "Bro, if you need something, you know you can come holler." Nah, I'm good.
Starving like a mother.
I'm talking about, man, so I went through the whole night hungry, and all I had to do was go down to that room down there, not even knock at the door, just step in and say, hey bro, let me get something you got, can I get it? And the answer was already yes before I even asked, but pride got in the way.
Then mad at God saying, why you ain't feeling my stomach?
And then let me tell you, man,
pride.
It's so many different situations, man, just man, pride. I'm glad I'm older and wiser now. I'm gonna say that. I thank God for that because, man, pride was a big issue in my life. I'm pretty sure it's a problem in a lot of people's lives. That's why we talking about this thing today, because it is the primary reason individuals die early. And if they're not dying physically, what they dying?
They dying spiritually, mentally, emotionally, financially, economically,
all that.
Socially. It's a lot of my relationships whether with females or just friendships.
Yeah.
Whatever ship I found myself in, companionship, whatever ship I found myself in, it wrecked out.
That's right. That's right, man.
The lifeline in my relationships, it died because pride is the precise reason individuals die early. My relationships died early. I never seen the potential of them. Why? Because pride got in the way.
That's right. Let me share this. I play the keyboard.
Right.
Now, I had a brother that wanted to sit down with me and show me some things. But I was like, nah, I got it, man. I get it. And the thing was, I was so used to being so independent, let's say that.
Right.
So independent that I wasn't used to getting help, because sometimes I found out that people have alternative motives. And so your guard is always up.
But that stems from your upbringing.
That's right.
That's why I have this mentality.
That's right.
Right.
And so not getting the help that was needed to actually perfect the job even better than what it was, pride got in the way, and it closed a lot of doors in my life.
Right.
But again, I'm just thankful that I'm older and wiser now. I'm pretty sure both of us have been through those things. But before we go a little bit further, let's take a quick commercial break. We're gonna get back into this pride issue.
Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all know what we're talking about. Yeah, man.
And to the listeners out there, don't let pride stop you.
Please
don't let pride close doors in your life.
No.
But with that being said, we'll be right back. You already know what it is. It's 3 Levels Podcast, man.
You better know what's going on.
Hey, can you turn that up a little bit?
Forgot about me.
Swag, they trying to get
Forgot
rich.
about me. Forgot about me. Boy, they forgot about me. How they forgot about me. Forgot about me. Boy, they forgot about me. How they forgot about me. Forgot about me. Boy, they forgot about me. How they forgot about me. Forgot about me. Boy, they forgot about me. Hey, never did nobody wrong. Always had my dog back. When you need it, alright. You can just hit me on my jack.
Real.
As I think about my city,
Always think about the city.
I mean, what it, I go.
Where I went wrong at.
I these representative for real. Can't wait to get back home. Now it's been over a decade.
It's been over a decade, man.
No money on my books. And I've been tossing and turning. I swear this thing got your boy shook.
Real.
Cause I guess I finally realized
Finally kicked in, man.
that nobody cares. And it's hurt my heart and I admit it. Damn, I can't believe how they forgot about me. Boy, they forgot about me. Man, they forgot about me. How they forgot about me. Forgot about me. Boy, they forgot about me. How they forgot about me. Forgot about me. Boy, they forgot about me. How they forgot about me. Forgot about me. Boy, they forgot about me. Hey. 6,205 days, man. Now it's time to bounce back. I guess you was just thinking about me.
You already know what
man.
time it is,
Don't
man.
really wanna hear none of that.
Yeah.
Cause all this time I've been gone, trying to fish for a
I
fast
don't even want to hear it,
so
dog.
before you forget
Straight
about
up.
me next time, I was
For
thinking
real.
they forgot about me. Boy, they forgot about me. How they forgot about me. How they forgot about me. Forgot about me. Boy, they forgot about me. How they forgot about me. Boy, they forgot about me. How they forgot about me. How they forgot about me. Forgot about me. Boy, they forgot about me.
regardless who did, I still love you. Yeah.
Babe, can you turn it up a little bit?
You ever wanted to fly like a bird? If I could spread my wings and I fly like a bird, you know I go through the city and you know I won't be hurt. Cause I look both ways and I stay in the shade and I'm gliding through the eye, having no more word days. If I spread my wings and I fly like a bird, you know I go through the city and you know I won't be hurt. Cause I look both ways and I stay in the shade and I'm gliding through the eye, having no more word days. Won't you feel my pain?
Now won't you feel my pain? Now won't you feel my pain?
Now won't you feel my pain?
Now homie feel my pain. Now homie feel my pain. Hey.
All right, man, we back in the building, man. Once again, we're talking about Pride. Today is season 3, episode 8. I'm your host, D.A. the Anointed, a.k.a. Deadazz. And I got my dog,
Apostle Willie Burke. You know what it is.
It's 3 Levels Podcast, man. It's going down, man.
You better know.
Hey,
what time it is.
I was reading in Proverbs, right?
Right.
And Proverbs 3:34 says that God opposes the proud.
Oh.
Now I know we was talking about pride, but is it good to say that pride and proud are similar to one
Right,
another?
they're synonymous.
Okay.
When you look up proud, it's gonna have synonymous words that are equal or synonyms.
Are relevant to one another.
Right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you know, God hates pride, man. And the craziest thing, I was talking to my friend the other day, and it's just shocks. He was like, the first thing I said, "What's up, bro? What's going on?" He was like, "You know, chilling. I'm rich." I'm like, okay. You know, because I was just steady going on, knowing I need.
Right.
And the first thing he says, I'm rich.
Right.
But the prayer was just a couple days ago, God just send me a couple dollars my way or send somebody that could help me and whatnot. And they go a blessing or an answer that was just answered right then and there. But pride.
But a person so full of themselves, they forget that not only they was once there, but the one who enabled them to get where they are now, it's the same one, and the same one who helped others extend you a hand. It's the same ones that you don't want to be. You don't want to become the people who help you become who you are. Now you don't want to help this next person, you're proud. Yeah, when I'm talking about just being proud, we have to really humble ourselves. Let me tell you what God says about being proud. This is in Proverbs 16, verse 5, and it says, everyone, not somebody, everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination unto the Lord. So that means when you have this arrogance, it's about me, and by saying me, there's nothing wrong with applauding yourself for your accomplishments. But when you get to a point where you become proud, that arrogance is when you saying that all of this comes from my ability. That means you X out God. You take God out of the equation. And he said when you get to that point, you become an abomination unto the Lord. You become the precise reason why individuals die early, why individuals' careers die early, why individuals' marriage die early, or friendships die early, or schooling, it dies, the education or the finances, they die early. This is the precise reason individuals do this, because they become and when I sin, I become an abomination to the Lord. So that means I'm not even in his presence to make my petition known. See, this deep when you talk about the simplicity of it. That's why I love this acronym. When you talked about this acronym, I said, oh my God, I never heard it talked about in that manner. Because when you talk about being prideful or being proud, it's vague. You know, you just go to the definition. But when you putting it in that perspective, you giving precise reasons individuals die early. That way I can talk about individual experiences or circumstances or predicaments that we have been in or other people can go in. And this was so dear to me talking to you with this is because, first of all, you know, we like brothers.
You better believe it.
And you know, we lions, we
believe
leaders, but we are some of the most humble people in the world, but we haven't always been that way.
Mm-hmm.
And we're able to talk about a subject like this. Why? Because pride has taken so much from us.
Mm-hmm.
And we have been given grace and mercy through God to get to the point now to where we respect him so much and love him so much that we won't take credit for anything that they do, so we just point out.
Better believe it. You know, it's nothing but God, man, that allows us to do what we do.
Right.
And, you know, just talking about this acronym, this pride thing, man, folks, I just want to tell y'all out there, man.
Oh, my God.
You need to really do a self-evaluation of yourself daily. You know, a lot of people like to do it periodically throughout the month, maybe throughout the year. Some people even make New Year's resolutions, but you need to die to self daily.
Right.
And you need to check yourself daily because it's very, very important. It's very, very important for the ones that surround you, your loved ones, your kids. You know, the way some of us was raised, like Apostle was saying earlier, we was raised to be prideful, but we know that that's not the way. You know, we was taught that as men that we're not a man if we cry.
Right. Or express ourselves.
Or express, yeah.
Right.
You know, I was watching something, I think T1, Federal T1, he was telling me, showing me about Kevin Gates.
Right.
And Kevin Gates began to just explain himself, man, and really give him a side of people that you would have never thought he would share. But you can tell that he's a changed man from then to now.
Right.
And that pride thing is something he ain't dealing with no more.
Right.
But he was able to let the people know, but they needed to hear it, just like y'all need to hear this today, so you can grow. There's nothing wrong with changing and growing, and when you're faced with obstacles, just turning away from it. Sometimes you might have a little beef, you about to get in an altercation, you can walk away from it. That's for the young people right there. You can walk away from it and live to see another day, vice versa, going through it instead of beefing all over and then losing your life. You know, so don't let pride be a hindrance in your life, because I'm telling you, pride is a killer, is the #1 killer all over the world, And that's something that we're dealing with. So we want to thank everybody. We want to thank everybody out there, you know what I mean, for listening today. And we just had us. We just wanted to vibe with y'all today. We just wanted to vibe and give you this pride thing from our perspective. And I want to let y'all know this, that we're incarcerated as well, but we're still joyful. Every day isn't a pleasant day, I'm going to tell you. Every day isn't a pleasant day. And I'm telling you, man, we go through some things, trust me. Like Boosie said, I've been going through some things.
No, I understand,
man. I'm going to rock at it, man. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and take another quick commercial break. We're going to come back with our final thought and on this pride thing, and then you already know what it is. We're going to bounce back on another one, man, so we'll be right back,
man. According to the word, they say he who holds the mind of Christ is Christ. Christ had the mind of God. What that make me? 7586, Saul. A.K.A. Apostle, Willie James Burke Jr. Deadazz, you a fool for this, put me on this classic, man. You deadass, we deadass for real about this up. I just wrote y'all boy a love letter, check me out. Dear reader, hope you find this letter in time. I know you blind. Start crying, these bodies will find. Line by line. Words that get you high and pine from the divine. Gonna change, now it's the time. Dear reader, hope you find this letter in time. I know you blind. Start crying, these bodies will find. Line by line. Words that get you high and pine from the divine. Gonna change, now it's the time. Let's press rewind on your life for a second. Point out what I'm stressing. Remember the Lord was giving you blessings. The blessings kept rejecting light. Lead in the right direction so you feel like neglect. Since I just waking up every morning. Make sure you're protected, though you still protected. Let your mind unwind while I paint this picture. Pour a little liquor for the G's ain't here.
scriptures than picture. Your life full of sunshine and love, vice versa. See it like not crack at it, strung out on drugs. Ride on dubs, climbing clubs, chasing blind women for they nimble. Cocaine in your brain causing mentally pain. Small things you can't remember. Passed out last December by the river from injected life's pain. In the spiritual coma for hangovers, true to turn to fire in your veins. Even though it rains in your life, you'll still see better days. Even though sometimes it's in your life will never change. You're going through a phase. We all get days in life, trials and tribulation. Gotta know what you facing, cause the cardboard drugs and those who are breaking our concentration. Ain't no need for faking. You and I know you can run, but you can't hide. Come on out the door, open up your heart. Let divine come inside and let's ride. Read it. Hope you find this letter in time. I know you blind. Stop crying, these bars you will find. Line by line. Words that get you high and pine from the divine. Gonna change, now it's the time. To read it. Hope you find this letter in time. I know you blind. Stop crying, these bars you will find. Line by line. Words that get you high and pine from the divine. Gonna change, now it's the time.
Woke up last night to write, I had a dream. Trouble in my way, I think you know the thing. I see myself in hell, it got me traumatized. So many people in hell and death beside my side. I got tossed some sand and it was hard as ever. People crying for rain, but it ain't the weather. And as the sand gets harder, then I begin to scream. I'm yelling out, Lord, please help me, cause I'm sinking. And now it's burning my flesh all the way to the bone. And that's just dust to the dirt. Oh man, I know I'm gone. Tears run down my face like it's a waterfall. And then I wake up, I'm home, I thank the Lord, y'all. And no, I ain't going down that road no more. My homie see me on my knees, so he approached the door. I had a dream last night and everything's cool, but the person that I seen in my dream wasn't me, it was you.
Read it. Hope you find this letter in time. I know you blind. Stop crying, these bars you will find. Line by line. Words that get you high and pine from the divine. Gonna change, now it's the time. To read it. Hope you find this letter in time. I know you blind. You can start crying, these bars you will find. Line by line. Words that get you high and pine from the divine. Gonna change, now it's the time. The Lord say, knock on the door, that door will be open. Take heed to his words in the chapters he spoken. Little mama, this luggage you told is small to the man in the sky. The one who nimbled your hairs, designed the tears you cry. Hard to say goodbye to your past life, cause you're rooted in strife. Too weak to use your two-sworded knife to kill the devil when he bite. Take my advice, be strong. Find the strength to hold on to your mind, cause it's your throne. Transmit it to your eternal home. I wrote this song for you cause I love you, put no one above you. Mom, you my inspiration, motivation, dedication, and comfort, just like my mama. You haven't sent, but sometimes you fall. Baby, stand tall when you back against the wall. Answer God when he calls.
The reader. Hope you find this letter in time. I know you blind. Stop crying, these bars you will find. Line by line. Words that get you high and pine from the divine. Gonna change, now it's the time. The reader. Hope you find this letter in time. I know you blind. Stop crying, these bars you will find. Line by line. Words that get you high and pine from the divine. Gonna change, now it's the time. Yeah.
All right, man, we back in the building, man.
Yes,
you
sir.
already know what it is. You already know who we are. But the topic today is pride. We want to give y'all our final thought. We want to talk to some of the listeners out there, everybody who's listening. And we just want to tell you that, I want to tell you myself that, listen, just take a moment out. Get in your secret place. Wherever that place may be. Some people have to get in their car and drive. You might have to drive. You might have to go in your closet. You might have to go to your church. You might have to go on your job. You might have to get around your grandma, your granddaddy. You might have to just take a walk in the park. If it takes that, just get away.
Go ahead, man.
And I want you to check yourself before you wreck yourself. Okay? Y'all say it with me. I'm going to check myself.
Check it.
Before I wreck myself.
Oh, 90s. Let's go.
Now, pride, the primary reason individuals die early. We don't want to see you die early. So that's why we're talking to you today. And we want you to listen to what we're saying. We're men that are faced with trials, temptations at all times. But at the end of the day, we're still joyful. We're still giving God praise. And I want to let you know that if you're going through something, it's going to be all right. You can turn away now. You can walk away from it. You don't have to make a mistake like most men that are walking around here with us have made. Myself have made. Turn away from pride. Get that thing up out of there. But I'm going to tell you, last thing before I go, there's power in prayer. Pastor, you got something you want to say to the people?
Listen. Again, Proverbs 29:23. A man's pride shall bring him low. Now you have to understand, a one man came from man. So this scripture is talking to man and one man. That says, if your pride gets in the way of who you are in God, who you was created to be, God's saying, I will bring you low. And I'm going to tell you something about being low. All my life, I've ran from who I was. And I've stayed so low that I have perfected of looking in everybody else's shoe, the bottom of everybody's shoe. I perfected knowing what they look like. I've been that low. Some of you low. We have to get to a point to where it's, listen, no, I'm going to be who I am. And some of you young kids, you're losing your life just because of pride. Just because of someone else's opinion of who you are. You don't even have to confront those situations. Drop your pride. It's some of you that don't have the money you need. But it's somebody right in front of you, but your pride won't let you get that business loan, or to get that money to help you get that business loan. Some of you are starving. Some of you need help financially. And you have a family member who you may feel like will judge you, but your pride is in the way of you just being real. Let me tell you something about truth. When you speak truth, God will answer. Because that's the only way you can go to him. Go to God in truth. And going to God is going to his people, because God is in his people. So you go to God's people in truth, and that will move people on your behalf.
Right.
Which will alleviate pride.
Alleviate it. Go ahead and get it up out of it.
You know, I'm going to tell you something. I was locked up when I was 16, and I got out of prison my first time, and I got out when I was 24. And because of my pride, I didn't want to tell my family that I was so far behind that I really couldn't cope with society. I didn't know my pride hindered me from telling them that. So I was spiraling out of control, and people didn't understand why, but I knew why, but I didn't know how to express it. I allowed my pride to come before my purpose. Don't let your pride come before your purpose. And God brought me low. So low that it killed my relationship, it killed my marriage, it killed my friendship, it killed my freedom. Pride. And it cost me to be sentenced with 21 life sentences. I had to get pressed down by God, get to be brought low enough to get on my knees and look up to him and say, I need help to take myself out the way and give me the courage to want to be who I truly am. I'm talking about today, putting away your pride, because I'm going to tell you again, pride is the primary reason. And I'm going to close in this. Remember, again, pride is the primary reason individuals die early. Let's get life back. We get life back when we kill pride. We get life back.
And you already know what it is. It's 3 Levels Podcast, man. We out of here, man.
You already know it's time. Let's get it.
I was born too hard living, but I'm afraid to die. 'Cause I know what's up there beyond these skies. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gon' come. Oh, yes it will. I go to the movies and I go downtown. Somebody keep telling me, don't hang around. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gon' come. Oh, yes it will. Come on, Felix. Then I go to my brother and I say, brother, help me please. But he winds up knocking me back down on my knees. Oh, there been times that I thought I would last long, but now I think I'm able to carry